Hey guys, what is going on? This is Pete on the beat. In this video we are going to discuss an extremely important topic. I would like to dedicate the whole video in order to answer this question. And the question is, how much protein should you take on a day-to-day basis? There is a huge controversy. A lot of people believe that you should consume less protein. A lot of people believe that you should consume more protein. And the best and most accurate answer that I can give you right off the bat, I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know what is the best answer, and it's extremely simple. So the best answer that I can give you right off the bat is enough protein, adequate amounts for your personal needs. And the reason, actually this is the other reason why I'm putting this video for you guys, is the fact that there is a huge misconception. A lot of these like ketogenic paleo gurus, nutritionists, experts and whatnot, all of these people, or at least most of these people, they spread this misleading information. So the most common scenario, the most common statement that all of these like paleo, ketogenic gurus or experts or nutritionists promote is that when you're a highly adapted individual, when you're in the deep state of ketosis or in the deep state of ketogenesis, as a lot of people prefer to call it, you basically should consume less protein. Yes, this is the thing that they promote. You should consume less protein. It really doesn't matter if you're an athlete, it really doesn't matter if you're a bodybuilder, it really doesn't matter if you're involved in a lot of exercising, strength training. For those people, it really doesn't matter if you break down muscle tissue on a day-to-day basis. Their statement is that if you're a really highly adapted individual and you burn fats as a primary energy source, you should consume less protein. And the way they explain this is because the fats have this magical sparing effect of the proteins. On the other hand, they have another magical effect. They help your body to emulsify all the amino acids a lot better. A lot of people prefer the fats for this main reason. They feel that they are able to absorb everything a lot better versus the carbohydrates. But in the end of the day, you still need to consume adequate amounts of protein in order to rebuild your muscle tissue and recover from your heavy trainings. Otherwise, you're gonna feel like crap. This is basically how it works. If you do not have enough proteins, if you do not consume enough protein on a day-to-day basis to rebuild your body, to repair the muscle tissue, you're again gonna feel like crap. It really doesn't matter how much fats do you take. It really doesn't matter if you use all the healthiest fats like MCTs or brain octane or the coconut oil, the coconut mousse. It really doesn't matter. If you do not consume enough proteins on a day-to-day basis, you're not gonna be able to recuperate and recover from your heavy training sessions, and you're not going to be able to basically grow and build the physique that you want to build. And the most common scenario when that happens and people feel tired, all these ketogenic gurus, the answer that they give to these people is basically they do not consume enough fats. And there are a lot of people out there who feel like crap and they have 75% of their diet from fats, coming from fats, like 75% of their daily caloric intake comes from fat, and they feel like crap on the day-to-day basis, and they basically wonder why they are not able to make progress and they are not able to make any gains. The proteins are the macronutrient that gives you the ability to make gains and rebuild and build muscles. I hate to say this because this is obvious, and probably the kids from the kindergarten or the first grade, they already know this. The proteins are the building blocks for the muscle tissue. In other words, the proteins are what builds muscle. The amino acids, not the fats, not the carbohydrates. Yes, you need fats, you need carbohydrates. Both of these, they provide energy. Both of these, they have this effect to spare the proteins. Both of these help you with building muscle. A lot of people prefer to run on ketones. A lot of people believe that they are able to perform mentally a lot better. A lot of people prefer to use carbohydrates because of the insulin spikes and the anabolic environment. A lot of people prefer to do the carbohydrates because they get a lot of like crazy pumps in the gym and that kind of stuff, since the carbohydrates retains between 2.7 to 3 grams of water they're pretty helpful when it comes to getting the best pumps possible, and especially when you train with a lot of high volume resistant training such as I do. I do believe I get 10 times better pumps on white basmati rice versus when I go completely ketogenic. And if you do the 1 meal a day plan such as I do, and you do like safe starches, safe forms of resistant starch, and you consume only whole foods like organic, wild-caught fishes, grass-fed steaks, non-hormone injected turkeys or chickens and that kind of stuff, and some safe starches like white basmati rice that is toxic and arsenic free, straight imported from India, and some yams occasionally. For me personally, there is not that much of a difference when I do the 1 meal a day. Matter of fact, I get better pumps, but it really depends on what are your personal preferences and how you feel. If you want to go completely ketogenic, I fully support you, I completely understand you. I used to do the steaks and eggs diet by Vince Gironda. And if you want to go with some safe starches and that kind of stuff because of the pumps and probably how you feel, probably you feel better with carbs and that kind of stuff, again, I completely understand you. I did both ways nowadays. I do the starches and the 1 meal a day plan. If you want to do the 1 meal a day plan, this is great. This is probably the best thing possible in my personal opinion when combined with the proper nutrition and well put together diet and lifestyle. But in the end of the day, especially if you're an athlete, especially if you're a bodybuilder, fitness enthusiast, physique athlete, or in general if you're an athlete, never underestimate the importance of a proper protein intake on a day-to-day basis. This is the thing that will give you the ability to recover from your training sessions, rebuild, recuperate, and grow new muscle tissue. So yeah. So in the end of the day, guys, how much protein should you take on a day-to-day basis? It really depends on your personal situation, lifestyle, and activity levels on a day-to-day basis. How much muscle mass do you carry? How often you exercise? And all of these things play huge role in order to figuring out what will be the right amount for you, what will be the adequate amount for you in order to help you recover and recuperate from your training sessions. And of course, an athlete has completely different requirements for proteins and of course for the other macronutrients as well. It's extremely narrow-minded in my personal opinion to neglect this extremely important detail. And of course there is a lot of controversy. There are a lot of like gold standards for the exact amounts that you should consume on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people believe this is like 1 gram per lean body mass, and the thing that I would like to recommend you is you can use basically this as a starting point, a good starting point, and basically build from there. Play with different amounts in order to really figure out what works best for you and what works best for your body. I definitely encourage you to listen to the signals of your body, and if you feel like tired or you feel like crap and you're not able to recover from your training sessions, I definitely encourage you to maybe up your protein intake instead of bumping those fats or those carbohydrates, because as I've mentioned, the thing that will rebuild the muscle tissue is the protein. So in the end of the video, guys, as a summary or like a conclusion of the whole video, I'm gonna put it like this. If you want to go completely ketogenic, that's fine. I completely understand you. I used to do the steaks and eggs diet for 2.5 years. If you want to do the safe starches or you want to do carbohydrates, okay, that is fine. I again understand that this is what I do now. If you want to go like intermittent fasting, if you want to do the 1 meal a day plan, the warrior diet, in my personal opinion, this is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Go for it, but in the end of the day, never underestimate the importance of the proper and the adequate protein intake. Yeah. So yeah, guys, this is basically everything I wanted to share with you in this video. I hope everything I said makes sense to you. I hope you find the video helpful and useful. I hope I covered everything I wanted to say. Please, if you like this video, click on the thumbs up button down below, maybe give me some comments, share your experience with different amounts of proteins and that kind of stuff. I'll be so happy if you do this. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more. Have a nice one. Peace, and I'm out, and good luck with figuring out what will be the exact right amount for you in order to make those gains. Peace.